Hello everyone, my name is Kelsey McCoy, and today my speech will be on Toni Morrison. Imagine being told that your stories don't matter. Imagine walking into a library and rarely seeing people who look like you represented in books. Now, imagine changing that forever. That is exactly what Toni Morrison did. Today, I will be telling you all about Toni Morrison, a woman whose words changed American literature and inspired millions of people around the world. Even if you've never read one of her books, you've probably felt the impact of writers and storytellers who were influenced by her work. Three factors related to the topic of Toni Morrison include her early life and education, her literary achievements, and her lasting impact on American culture and the African diaspora. Let's start with her early life. Toni Morrison was born Chloe Ardelia Woodford in 1931 in Lorraine, Ohio. She grew up in a family that loved telling stories. Long before she became a famous author, she spent her childhood listening to family stories, songs, and folklore. Those stories sparked her imagination and helped shape the writer she would become. She later attended Howard University and earned a master's degree from Cornell University. Before becoming famous, she worked as a teacher and book editor, helping other writers share their voices. Now, let's talk about what made her one of the most important authors in history. Here's something surprising. Toni Morrison didn't publish her first novel until she was nearly 40 years old. Many people think success has to happen when you are younger, but Morrison proves that that's not true. Her first novel, The Bluest Eye, introduced readers to important conversations about beauty, race, and identity. She later wrote Song of Solomon and Beloved, which became one of the most celebrated novels in American literature. In 1988, Beloved won the Pulitzer Prize. Then in 1993, Morrison became the first African American woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. According to the Nobel Prize organization, she was recognized for writing the book that brought life to an essential part of American reality. But awards aren't the reason people still talk about Toni Morrison today. Her greatest achievement was helping people see history and culture through a different lens. She told stories that had often been ignored and gave readers a deeper understanding of the African American experience. Her books continue to be taught in schools and universities around the world. Writers, scholars, and students still look to her work for inspiration. Through her storytelling, Morrison showed that literature can challenge people, educate people, and bring people together. As I conclude, think back to the question I asked at the beginning. What would happen if someone decided their stories mattered, even when others ignored them? Toni Morrison answered that question with her life. Today we discussed her early life and education, her literary achievements, and her lasting impact on American culture and African diaspora. By sharing stories that might otherwise have been forgotten, Toni Morrison changed literature forever and proved that stories have the power to change the world. Thank you.